in the blue square. Like Indy, he'll whip you till you're buried in the ground. This is his Temple of Doom, and it's gonna be a short round. Call him the Ark of the Covenant, cause bots melt when they see him. This fighter's a legend, he belongs in a museum. It's Whiplash!
Vasquez and Whiplash made it all the way to the final a season ago before bowing out against Endgame.
Matt is very calculated with his driving style. Again, he's just been amazing driving this weapon, driving this robot. He has changed a lot of things based on his performance last season. And last season, he made very few mistakes.
This fight's gonna be less high kinetic energy and more, I have to be on my drive game 150% because Matthew, he is the best driver here right now. He's just awesome. I think he's got a plan for me. I just hope I can react to it. As long as we can do a little damage and slow him down a little bit, then hopefully we can come in and get a hit. Whichever one of us makes the first or worst mistake is probably the one in trouble.
Obviously, we're concerned because their weapon is extremely powerful. I mean, we saw them explode Ghost Raptor into like 5 pieces. We saw them just destroy Yeti in their last fight. So it's obviously a deadly robot. There's no question about it. So if we could, stay underneath him, flip him over, that should be a win right there. So we're just going to be really careful and take it slow. And yeah, I think a lot of people are excited to see me and Matt Maxim face off in the arena. He's known to be a great driver. He used to drive the robot Stinger. Now he's driving Cobalt. I mean, driving Cobalt is new for him, but I think in his last few fights, he really has gotten the hang of it and he's gotten, into his flow. And I think he's going to be a really tough opponent to fight.
Robots activate.
Kenny, you go talk about that weapon. I'm scared.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, how is that weapon hitting so hard? How is nothing happening to that weapon? Well, that weapon cost $55,000. That is an experimental impact tool steel. Unbelievable.
And with Whiplash, for Matt Vasquez, the strategy sounds simple.
Yeah, that's right. He says he needs to stay low, be very careful, and not get hit. He has tremendous respect for that weapon on Cobalt.
Red team ready. Blue team ready.
Sauntering its way over to Cobalt. Got him already in the air. Tries to flip him. Didn't get it. Cobalt trying to stay on the ground, but uh-oh, it's got a little gyroscopic issue, and that allowed Vasquez to get under him. Didn't cost him. Cobalt is now dangerously near that upper end.
Whiplash got his fork stuck in the wall. That allowed Cobalt to hit him from behind.
Matt Maxim told us he was waiting for Matt Vasquez to make a mistake. There it was.
Whiplash having some drive issues.
Major problems for Whiplash, which gets taken into the deck by Cobalt.
One mistake is all it takes. Oh, look at this.
Cobalt maybe high-centered. Whiplash looks stuck. Whiplash doing everything it can to unleash itself from under the rail.
We're stuck.
What is going on here?
Time, everybody put their transmitters down.
We're only a minute in here, Kenny. Are they gonna try and unstick these two or what?
Well, that's what I would expect to see so early in a match, Chris, but Cobalt's weapon is still spinning.
All right, so it's going to the judges.
And now I'm being told that the safety crew is going to call this fight. It's unsafe for them with the weapon still active, which means we will be going to the judges' scorecards. Wow.
We better take it.
Well, they were stuck too.
Cobalt couldn't run. Whiplash couldn't move. And so now, a berth in the round of 8 is up to the judges. Former BattleBots participants Lisa Winter, Jason Bardis, and Derek Young still scoring on an 11-point system. Up to 5 points can be awarded for damage, 3 for aggression, and 3 for control. Well, Kenny, there's only a minute and 15 seconds worth of fight for the judges to figure out how to call this one. What'd you see?
Well, it was Whiplash early, getting underneath. This is where he got stuck into the wall, and Cobalt took full advantage of that, got underneath him, hit him with a massive hit, and Whiplash was not the same after that, Chris.
Let's remember, 3 categories: damage, then aggression, and control. And there, Cobalt seemed to be in control, but then it stopped working.
Yeah, that was the last time Cobalt was able to get a hit, and it was the last time it moved properly.
Well, let's bring in our bot whisperer, Pete, for a little more on this. Pete, how do you think the judges will see it? Because Matt Vasquez didn't stop working, he just got stuck, whereas Cobalt didn't work anymore.
Well, guys, what they might be looking at is the fact that Matt obviously had lost one of his rear wheels, so he was kind of spinning in circles. He did get stuck underneath what looks like the platform over there, but the death of Cobalt just instantly like that, so it's a tough thing. Like, where in the time sequence are they going to go for him? I'm thinking they're going to probably go with more damage done by Cobalt to Whiplash is where the favor is going to end up happening.
The results from the judges are in. We have a split decision. Judge Derek scored the battle for Whiplash. Judge Lisa scored the battle for Cobalt. Judge Jason scored the battle for the winner.